Okay, just finished The Bachelor episode 5, and I'm gonna have a recap for you guys after I take off my mask. It is a dermal collagen mask though. I try to do it every week, but I don't always, follow through, maybe every couple weeks. You know what? That episode was actually entertaining. I know all the drama is super petty and annoying, but I was mad that it ended. I wasn't ready for it to end. There was so much I wanted to know. Right now, I'm just gonna relax and enjoy my collagen mask. I know it's a little hard to take me seriously right now, so I won't do the recap with my mask on. See you guys soon. Hi, so I'm going to consolidate this and try to keep it nice and sweet. I know I always say that, but I kind of fail at it because, yeah, I love talking and I guess, hearing myself talk. To start with, Bachelor episode number 5, recap and reaction. Colton's one-on-one with Heather. She finally got a one-on-one. She's never been kissed. She's a virgin. That whole date, we were kind of waiting for her to be kissed. And honestly, I don't really think they have a connection. It was just very like production forced to kind of get that date out there and give her some time just for, viewership. We're left thinking, okay, when is she gonna get the first kiss? Like, what's gonna happen. I kind of also thought maybe he'd send her home, but that'd be so tragic and depressing. Thank God he didn't. All the beautiful spots, Thailand, oh my God, it's so gorgeous. The zooming in on his lips was super weird. I was like, Heather said that she dated someone for 8 months and they never kissed, and that's honestly really strange. So no kiss after accepting the rose. All right, I'm like, when is this gonna happen? She finally gets her first kiss with all the fireworks and everything. And yeah, I mean, that kind of raised the level for first kisses because nobody's first kiss is like that. Mine wasn't like that, I wish, my God. It was nice and cheesy, that it was like all planned, and I think they genuinely seemed kind of surprised when the fireworks started because it's like, oh, what happened to Kirpa's chin? I know Sarah Hyland posted about it on her story, like, oh, what happened? Then I saw E! News, like, shared an interview with her, and it explained what happened to her chin, that she was taking pictures and kind of slipped on the slippery rocks, and she had to get 5 stitches on her chin. She was like flossing Colton's teeth before the rose ceremony, and I was like, ew, I know she, that's what she does for a living, but yeah, I don't know. So Elise, that was the big thing that happened this episode. Elise decided to leave all the insecurity and doubt and, just kind of realizing that this process wasn't for her. And it was just so relatable. Like, they never show things like this. This never happens. People just want to stay on the show as long as possible, even if they don't really like the process, even if they don't have a connection. And, I respect her for that. And I think Colton should respect her for that as well. It was kind of funny because Heather just comes home and she's like, okay. And she gets up, she's dressed all pretty, got her makeup all done, like she looked gorgeous, and she just like walks out ready to go talk to Colton. I totally understand, I'd be the same way. It's really difficult to see somebody that you like dating other people, and then you're like, okay, so you gotta choose. Is it me or the rest of them? And honestly, if you would have chose her, the show would have ended. So we all knew that wasn't gonna happen. Group date, this was kind of fun. I liked it. I like all those little adventures. I would have been kind of freaked out doing some of those things. They separated the girls into teams. The team with Colton got lucky because they got more time with him. As you can see, Tayshia was like making out with him, and the rest of the girls were like, at that point I would have been like, look what I found, made a bunch of noise to break it up, but they were just kind of like, okay. Demi and Hannah B and Hannah G, I love that group. I was like, that would have been me. They kind of cheated the system. I mean, they never said you couldn't do that, so I mean, they didn't win, but I say points for creativity. They left, went to go get burgers, came back, came with champagne. Like, I was all for it. I was like, Demi's so relatable. I would have been like, that would have been me. I would have been like, hey, let's get out of here, do this. Like, Colton will love it. Who doesn't love burgers? When they came back and Joe's kind of like, oh my God. He didn't expect them to do that. This whole Onika and Nicole drama is ridiculous. I mean, it was kind of fun, but then it was just dragged on, and I was like cringing for them. I was like, cut it out, cut it out. Like, Colton's not gonna react well to this, and he didn't. Onika took what Elise told her and just kind of went straight to Colton instead of, discussing with Nicole. I mean, she did go to Demi first, and Demi's like, yeah, like, okay, yeah, I confronted Colton about Courtney, like, go ahead, whatever. She basically told Colton that Nicole is on The Bachelor to get out of Miami. She's using it as an opportunity to get out of Miami. And he didn't take it well, and Nicole's like, I didn't say that. And then Tayshia's like, yeah, I was there for the conversation. She didn't say that. So it was just a whole big miscommunication, and what she said got misconstrued, and it was blah, 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 whatever. And it was just, I don't know, instead of them settling it, it was just a bunch of yelling and yik-yakking and whatever, and it was just like annoying, and Colton did not react well to it. He kind of got up and left. He tried, honestly, he tried to sort it all out, but honestly, I don't really think he likes either one of them that much. So for me, what I would have done in that position, I just would have sent them both home and like, I don't want to deal with this. So Cassie and Colton's one-on-one, it was very hot and steamy. You obviously see they have a really good connection, so I'm for it. Everyone's kind of for it. She seems really sweet and genuine, and they look cute together. He obviously really likes Cassie. You could see he was like grabbing her booty. I was like, okay. There was more making out than actually talking, but you know, they got a strong physical connection. It was very different than him and Heather. Him and Heather were more like kind of stage and kind of like in the very beginning stages, and him and Cassie are very far along at this point. They're further along than a lot of the relationships on the show. They had the whole island to themselves. I was like, whoa, like it looked super pretty. I was like, this is so nice. No microphones in the water, so they got their alone time. She's a surfer girl, so this was a perfect date for her. And then they were in the bed cuddling, and Colton's like, I usually don't do this on the first date. It was sweet and cute. Like, the other girls better be worried. And obviously they were, because they were talking about how they have a really good connection. In the group date, Colton gave his rose to Hannah B. So Hannah B is still standing strong, you know? I'm surprised. He really likes her. I'm surprised that she stayed after all that drama with her and Caylin. Like, he obviously really likes both of them. I'm really mad it ended there after the rose ceremony and Colton just walked off like annoyed, just like I was annoyed. I wanted to see more, and now we have to wait for the next episode. So yeah, that's it. I'm looking forward to episode 6 to see how this all wraps up. Let me know your thoughts. What did you think of this episode? Are you excited for the next? Do you like this season? Let me know, guys. Bye.